So we're at Agri-EPI Centre's Crop Technology Hub, and today is the opening event for this hub.
Today we've hosted a tour in which we've been able to show 6 unique assets.
So we're at Cranfield University today, which is near Milton Keynes. We're a postgraduate only university.
A very warm welcome to everybody, and thank you for joining us here today. We embrace the opportunity to kind of learn about what we've got here.
We're fortunate to work with 2 great partners, CHAP and Cranfield.
All the facilities here are really about understanding your unit, your subsystem, and proving them in a really controlled environment before you send them out into the farm. The first facility we've been looking at today is our glasshouse. This is an area where you can grow a crop and understand its phenotype and how that changes over a long period of time using a suite of very sophisticated sensors.
So I'm actually the academic lead for using the sensors that are inside the box up there. So at the moment we've got pot experiments. We have a whole suite of really expensive cameras which allow us to build up a really detailed 3-dimensional image of the plant.
We then went and looked at our cold storage facility where you can understand how a crop interacts with its storage environment and how you can improve the storage of crops to give them longer shelf life and a better ability to be transported around the UK and worldwide.
We use the growth rooms to grow lowland rice with respect to iron toxic soil, and we're trying to replicate these sort of conditions, so these sort of paddy field conditions.
We also looked at the outdoor robotics test facility, Wavy,
in which vehicles can drive along a country lane, a motorway or off-roading.
Actually the lampposts have got sensors on all those cameras that are for the purpose of automation.
This is a great place to understand the capabilities of your agricultural robot and to see how that will respond to different soils, different ground conditions before you ever need to take it onto a farm.
Right, so this is a sandy clay loam in this end. Now the interesting thing about this soil is the fact that we can take the bulk density across a massive range of bearing capacities. And by doing so, then we can test your vehicle mobility in a huge range of environments over a very rapid period.
And then we met with the staff that run the soil archives at the university. This is a national soil map that covers the entirety of England and Wales.
So we've got 25,000 soil profiles, we have all the samples here.
It's a great way to understand how agriculture is not just one solution, it's many different solutions that change depending on where you are on the soils of the UK.
And this is where we work on R&D that has to do with autonomous systems and robotics as a service. A development of solutions for inspection applications, the terrain mapping and the sustainability.
Cranfield hosts a unique facility in which you can test drones out of sight.
Welcome to Flight Arena. We have Vicon cameras installed on the top of the walls. Here we can capture the 3D space, and with the position of the drone we can capture the speed of the drone and we can capture accelerations of the drone. We use it for a number of projects.
The facilities here are really well placed within a nice belt of technology expertise. So basing development here in the surrounding area gives you really easy access to the specialists there, but also the facilities available.
Not only that, armed with the resources they have internally, you can actually build your equipment and sensors here prior to testing and proving concept.
We've got to deal with climate change, so we've got to be able to produce enough food for everybody in these changing sets of scenarios. So we really do need to be able to look at how we use technology to actually help us solve some of these problems. The benefits of working with the agri-tech centres like Agri-EPI are that we can both use our mutual connections in the industry and then we can build projects together.
So the facilities we demonstrated today are part of a wider ecosystem of facilities we offer through the Agri-EPI Centre. So that farm section is what Agri-EPI Centre does across the rest of its network. That's where the satellite farm network fits in, and that's how we can start to understand some of the requirements that farmers have, and then we can go and prove that what we're designing here works in a real farming environment.
We have space for superb collaborations, bringing together like-minded people who want to solve projects either in soil or robotics. Boardroom, presentation facilities.
All the facilities we were visiting today can be used within projects. You can get to these facilities through the Agri-EPI Centre and we can put you in touch with the right people.
For further information, please email us on the link below. Thank you.